Before we get in the video, please like, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, go ahead and leave a comment below, and click on the how you can help, which brings up the Family Friendly Game website and gives you lots of ideas how you can help us. Thank you. Paul Burry, Family Friendly Gaming, doing another Twitch stream, of course, be transformed into a video of IX Monstrum Nox. Playing this on PlayStation 4 still. I need to get a physical copy before I can play it on PlayStation 5. But that is okay, we will get there. Hopefully I'll be able to order one this month.
I can't play right now, baby.
And I think I remember what I need to do next, I think.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah.
Can't have your friend, Mr. Bumpkins. Now, what did I say about being selfish? Listen, dear, Mr. Bumpkins here already has his own family. Wouldn't be sad if you and your mommy went our separate ways? Well, you'd want to come home, right? I'm sure he does too, you know. Okay, fine. I think he'll take good care of him, okay? It helps they found out in front of the bulletin board along this road here. But other than that, we don't have any other leads, sorry. Just as long as you find its owner, that's all we're asking. So make sure Mr. Bumpkins gets home safe, okay? It's just one schmaltzy request after another with you people, isn't it? So where do we start, huh? Maybe there's footprints to track. Indeed, a possibility. Perhaps they trace the owner's steps. Still lingers where the toy was dropped. They should belong to the child similar in age to the girl from before. Okay, the specific footprints they seem to disappear into the crowd. However, I conclude they're heading for Artisan Lane with a minimal degree of error. Wow, I'm not sure we'd have done that without you, Pneumonia. Anyway, now that we have a lead, let's go track Mr. Bunnykin's owner down. Wait, where is that? Where am I? Where am I facing? Okay, there they go. Am I going the right way? Nope. Go to the right. Hey, princess! Thanks for coming. Oh, this thing's been a pain. Come on over here, buddy. Got it. Oh, you brought me your toy? There went your toy. Up and to the left. Just straight ahead from here.
All right.
What was this? Examine. Hey there, Chileo. Thanks for the follow. Tech traces of some feet. Let's try examine with my gift.
Okay. My time to shine.
I thought our gift was.
All right. Leave it to me.
Do we not have her gift? Do we not have her right now? Is that the problem? Because this doesn't make any sense. I can't do it because there, now it finally works. Footprints appear to belong to the owner of the misplaced toy. Right there. Seeing they made it stop at the antique shop. Aha. In that case, maybe Mr. Renzel might be able to help us, hopefully. Let's go inside and ask. In we go. Are you wish me to appraise something you found? Absolutely, it would be my pleasure. You show the well-stuffed animal to Rodero. Oh, I recognize this. Do you know who it belongs to? Indeed, it belongs to the little girl, the daughter of one of our regular customers. It's a family heirloom passed down from generation to generation in the family. They brought it into me for repairs whenever the years wore down. As a matter of fact, the butler came by recently and asked if I had seen it. They were quite distressed over it, and they were asking all over town. They were. So I was just missing. Where did they go after that? In my crawl, they went to continue their search at the amphitheater at the main square. They had visited the theater on the day they had lost it. And the amphitheater is our next destination. We appreciate your cooperation. Nonsense. It's the least I can do. After all, Melissa and I have a doll we hold very dear to us. Something as precious as that over time becomes nothing less than family. But I suppose our ammonia is special in her own peculiar way. Melissa says that she stands on her own 2 feet and goes on little strolls. Yes, she does. Now there's no time to lose. That girl must be heartbroken without her toy. Please return to family safely. Yes, we intend to do that. Let's proceed to the amphitheater. Okay, gotta get out of here first. Then I can probably fast travel nearby. Think. Step up, everyone. Plenty of tickets left for this evening's show. Sorry, we're wondering if you could ask you about something. Oh, what is it? You tell the receptionist about the search for the stuffed rabbit's owner. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It just happened a little bit ago. This little noble girl came by asking if I had gotten anything in our lost and found. She apparently dropped stuff to wear hers. You could tell she loved this thing to bits, too. I can only imagine how relieved she'll be now that you found it, though. Yay, whoopee. You got any idea where she went? Unfortunately not. With all the people coming, we got coming and going. Sorry if I couldn't need more help. They're sufficiently helpful, actually. Thank you very much for your time. So she was just here, then let's use the money to get the tracker down. Indeed, we are certain to come across her before long. Oh, we're going to have to fight first. Boss Adel.
All right.
Here I go.
Got a charm. Where's the... There it is.
All right. Huh.
Sniff, oh my dearest Todd, wherever could you have gone? If I'd only ridden the carriage instead of insisting upon an occasional stroll. Now my lady also search for you. Well, hey there, Foxy. Thanks for the subscription. Hope you're doing well. Sir Todd, so please just settle down. Many pardons for the interruption. But was it you who dropped this mess? And Pneumonia handed the stuffed animal over to Dulce. She's a happy girl. Well, would you look at that? Todd, oh my dear, darling Todd. Where did you find him? Right over in Artisan Lane, a family staying at the inn found him. They requested we deliver him to you. I see, so this is what transpired. Sir Todd is as important as any member of our family. I shall not let him on my side again. You take care of him, okay? So how's life treating you, Foxy? Indeed, I'll be certain not to make the same mistake twice. You're going wild, aren't you, Princess? My sincerest, most cordial gratitude. I simply must reward you all. Oh, 10 chamills. Or chamomills, whatever it is. Oh, please accept my thanks to you as well. Though we have to make sure we always thank the kind family who found Sir Todd. Quite, let's go do so before they depart from the city. I bid you all good day, everyone. Well, good day. Cheerio. Bye-bye. Yeesh. How's a kid with a vocab that big lose a stuffed animal half her size? She got excited and saw something and left alone. Going good. Oh yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing awesome. Yeesh, how's a kid with a... Okay, I just read that. Okay, Credo, that's enough. Anyways, I'm glad we got Todd back to his rightful owner. Hey, you gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Just give me some kisses? Okay, thank you.
Oh, she not. Oh, she just giving you loving.
Just give me lovies.
You giving him loving?
Yes, very much so. Dot, dot, dot. That was some mysterious feeling. Relief, perhaps? She's a doll herself, actually. Oh, hey, Lisa. How you doing? How's life treating you? Says I thought, so long as I travel with them. I see you on Facebook from time to time. I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Princess. Yeah, she's a half Chihuahua, half Boston Terrier. This thing has quite a bit of time. Let's return to our original objective. So how's the Credo doing?
What a snooze fest.
Ooh, we're filling it up. Alright, let's come back to the city gate. I think I remember what I need to do next. It's while I'm playing a bunch of different RPGs on Twitch. And like one of them it's R1 to sprint and the other one it's L1. I always get confused. Yeah. We gotta go in the end. We gotta go in our base, okay? She wants more kisses. She wants to give me more kisses. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's go over here and talk to her, and let's go make some food. The same old, same old.
What would you like me to do?
I don't believe it.
As you wish.
I actually took a promotion at UT
Anything else?
to go be a business analyst. Pays a lot more. I do lots of meetings, more project management stuff. But I'm also at the level of a director, which for them directors are managers, so I've been doing it. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing that. It's a little different. We've been work from home for the last year. Alright, where? Drives me. I need 4 and I have 3.
Aren't you gonna
Ugh!
see you later?
I gotta make one more smoked meat. Alright, sprint time.
What would you like me to do?
Caleb ain't make enough. I thought I had one from before. That's
Anything
weird.
to offer me whenever you like.
Oh well. Rebrand the reporting teams. We're ever north now. Nice. Every so often I talk to Richard. We'll text or something.
Yeah. Step right up. Ah,
Alright, I got the dry aged meat.
you'll bring more. Bye. See you later.
Alright, I gotta get out of here and go visit the shady guy in the alley with the owl. I can't make this stuff up in this game. The NAS America gave me a free copy for review, and I've been playing through it just because I feel like it. Something I do. I'll just play through games. I get stubborn. I start playing a game. I don't want to stop playing it. You know, I just want to finish it from start to finish. Dun, where we at? Okay, he's up the stairs. Yeah, I saw that Cigna had bought out Express Scripts. I was like, oh man. Ah, that's crazy. Is it any better with them? With the Cigna any better? Or not? I mean, are they all in y'all's business like ESI was? Yeah, it's like a book. Can't stop it even if it's bad until it's done. I totally understand that. Not just say it's one of the books I wrote. I've had lots of people tell me they're bad. I'm just joking. Count your blessings, Redhead. I've got a job here just for you. Yana Signa, but when rebranded and split off as Evernorth, it's even worse. Oh, I'm so sorry. God knows where you'll find yourself in a mission like that. Yeah.
I think she needs some new reading material. She just thinks that's a good thing.
Not some dirty inmates worth listening to. Well, best of luck to you. I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, in a lot of ways, I regret being gone from there. But there was really nothing I could do. This one peculiar place has got it pent up and rusty. Just what man are you, anyway? Told you I'm an adventurer. And Richard's totally right that HR is not on our side. Not even close. Anyhow, with this intel you're looking for, I think I've got a hunch on where it may be. See, there's warehouse of nights I've been using on the sly lately. Toby there didn't trek to make. What do you say? Want to check it out? Lead the way. So yeah, I don't remember. How much did I tell you about that? Did I tell you much about what happened? So I found out the manager I had, and I think that was like the 13th or 14th manager I had, which was how crazy they kept, like, just people kept hopping jobs and they kept reorging. So they were like, oh, yeah, I found out. I gave the last manager I had the SOP I had that I can't remember his name. Can't remember what was the guy's name. Yeah, I mean, it was like 13 or 14. It was like just wild how many I wound up having at the end. It was just like crazy. You'd have like one for 2-3 months. You'd have one for 6 months. And like they just kept job hopping. And after a while, you were just like, you just got numb to, like, you know, I got to sit there and explain what my job is to yet another, you know, manager who they would always want to try the same things. Oh, let's go change this. Let's go change that. And they try these things that had failed, you know, 10 other times, but they seem to think that they would be able to make it work. I don't know why, but they did. So I found the SOP and I realized that they weren't following the SOP that, I think it was Jody. I think Jody was the VP we had when I first started. So I found out that the SOP wasn't being followed. The manager was violating the SOP. So I came to the manager and said, hey, we're breaking this SOP. I think her name was Tiffany. And I was like, hey, we're violating the SOP. And, you know, we just, if you want to do it this way, it's fine. We just probably need to get the SOP changed, right? And the SOP, Jody, the way he wrote it was a VP level had to make the changes. I couldn't make the changes at my level. She couldn't make the changes at her level. Like, that was legit how it was written. So, and she's like, well, I don't really care. Just, you know, do whatever you want. And I said, well, I'm going to have to report this up the chain. She's like, fine, report up the chain. So I reported up the chain. Oops. Oh. And then she wrote me up for reporting her. So I went to HR. I'm like, this is retaliation. Because, you know, they say no retaliation. Like, this is blatant retaliation because the afternoon of me writing, me reporting it, she writes me up for disobeying her. And I never disobeyed her. I did exactly what she said. I just reported her. And I actually reported myself in the process. Ooh. Okay, how do I get that down? Uh-oh. That looked bad. So I reported the SOP violation. I got written up for it, and I'm like, this is, you know, absolutely ridiculous that I'm being, you know, written up for disobeying her when it was a complete lie. And I told HR that, and they're like, well, you have to obey your manager. I'm like, I did. I you know, completely obeyed her, and this is what, you know, this is what came from it. And they're like, well, I asked the manager if she retaliated against you, and she said no. I'm like, that's your investigation? Like, here's all the, I gave her all the facts. The HR lady didn't care. I was like, okay. So then it was like, I was like kind of on pins and needles for 6 months. after the 6 months, we had this meeting, and in the meeting, she said, "There's no sacred cows. We want to hear any idea that might make this place better. If anyone has any idea, bring it up." And so I was, you know, being work from home. I was on the phone, and I waited until the end, and I suggested my idea, with knowing that Acredo had the way, had the code, and you all had that server where we could just run the jobs without without having to use whatever that, I can't remember, they had some software, IBM grabbed it, and it was horrible to use, horrible maintainability. Whatever was the software that team was using, and they were trying to start moving all the stuff that I had been doing on there slowly. And I was like, you know, okay. Okay. You gonna hit me? Did I stop it? I think I stopped it. Ooh, just got through there. So, I was like, alright. You know, it's kind of messed up, but for 6 months I was on pins and needles. We had this meeting, and Alteryx maybe? I can't, it was something, it was some kind of web software where you would run the jobs instead of doing Peel SQL, and they wanted to use that instead of, I have to look up on my resume. Oh boy. Ah, that thing. So, so we had this meeting. Alright, I'm just gonna proceed as if I cleared. So, at the meeting, I suggested getting rid of that software and using the homegrown software we already had that was working. You could automate the jobs, and we could automate stuff, and so we wouldn't have to worry about having to run stuff, because I had to run all my jobs all the time. So I was like, hey, we could automate this. They've got it. It's all built. We made, you know, it wouldn't cost much. Maybe, you know, buy a server and, you know, beef it up a little bit. And so she got so mad at me, and she's like, well, we can't suggest that. We just spent like $100,000 on that software and blah, blah, blah. And so it was like, okay, you said there's no sacred cows, right? You said there was nothing that we couldn't bring up. And so I exposed her as lying about that, which violates the ethics of the company of integrity. And so then the very next morning, I have a meeting with her in HR, and they're like, we're letting you go. And I'm like, why? Oh, well, because you made the suggestion. And I was like, but you said there's no sacred cows. Yeah, that's right. You're getting rid of me for making a suggestion when you said we can make any suggestion. And that was literally what happened. It was like, so I'm in this meeting, and the HR lady is like, well, yeah. And I said, what about integrity? What about honesty? I thought that's one of the, you know, the core values of the company. So this manager doesn't have integrity and is lying. Yeah, I mean, and I was like, honestly, angry for months about it.
Months?
Because, well, and the other thing, there's something else that happened. So, one other thing that happened a few months prior as well was they had a big push, and they said, we want to get more women in IT. I was like, oh, cool, we're going to, you know, we were like overworked on our team. I was like, so how many positions are we adding to our team? Oh, we're not adding positions. Well, what happens to the men currently doing those jobs? Oh, don't ask that question. You're being a troublemaker. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm kind of thinking I'm a man, and if you're saying you're going to fire men, isn't that sexist? Like, I have no problem with more women in IT. I think it's cool. So they got rid of 2 of the guys. Then they brought in these 2 ladies. We trained them. They went against the SOP and what we said how things had to be done. And they were like, well, I gotta go that way. Where I saved. So apology letters went out for programs they wrote. Okay. And one of my things that I was really proud of at Acredo was 6 years and 8 months. I never had an apology letter go out for any of my programs. Now, you bear in mind, you remember, I was front facing. I was always dealing with the letters that went out, right? So whether it was the hemophiliacs or something else, all of my stuff, I was always, you know, having to send stuff out. And so they had to send out 2 apology letters in like 3 months. And I made the point that, you know, I had never had an apology letter go out. That I had protected the image of the company and done my job and done a good job. And like I said, HR didn't care. HR was just like, yeah, whatever. It's like, thanks. So, and then the other thing was, they didn't even tell me what to do with my laptop or anything. So I drove up to a Credo and turned in my laptop the day they let me go. And they didn't even like say like, oh yeah, you know, you need to turn it in or anything. They just didn't tell me what to do at all. And so I went and turned it in, and the head of security of the Credo came out, and he was like, you know, who are you? And he like didn't believe me, and I'm like, you know, here's my badge. I haven't been on site for a long time, you know. And so then he had to like call up to St. Louis and talk to them, and then find out that they had let me go that day, and I was turning in. Here, I'm doing the right thing, you know. It's like, yeah, I figure they always wanted to get rid of me, and Jody never said anything. And I can't remember who's the manager before you. I wonder if he knew about it too, or not. But I think they always wanted to get rid of my position. I had a feeling. They also wanted me to come relocate to St. Louis, and I was like, no, thank you. So they were unhappy about that. But yeah, that was. And I said, I also I suggested that I get transferred back to the Credo team. And I was like, because I'm like, you know, if you're all like, oh, you gotta be, you know, with people locally and on site and everything, I'm like, I'll happily get, you know, transferred back to a Credo team. And first I was told, oh no, there's no such teams. A Credo doesn't have anything. Does anything? No, it doesn't have anyone does anything similar. And I was like, yeah, they do. And then I met with, I had a couple good managers aside from you. You were an awesome one, by the way. There was another one I had from St. Louis, probably the only one I had that was like awesome. He always called me the rock star of the team. I talked to him and he found out there was like 13 other teams across the company that did like similar stuff, and I could have been on any of those teams.
Let's go, let's go.
And I was like, see, yeah, she didn't want to let me go, just not that way. She wanted to get me out the door, so that's fine. I mean, you know, that's life. It's worked out. Well, it's hardly a match for us, huh? And like, you know, I was like talking to my dad at lunch, and I was taking Princess out for a walk. And I was like, you know, I honestly planned on staying in the Credo until I retired. That was my plan. I was just going to stay the rest of, you know, my career. But it didn't work out that way. Although I do admit our benefits are way better at UT. And I'm going to get a pension if I can reach 5 years, so. Yeah, I mean, there's different philosophies on, you know, management, and I always appreciated managers like you who were like doing what they could to help me succeed and do a good job and not mess up, you know. It's like, I never understood like you. I never understood managers who will, you know, mess people over. It's like, what's the point? You know, it's like, do the right thing. Oh boy. I am almost dead. Can I get away? Nope. I don't want to get away. I'm stuck here. So let's try to find something that heals.
I can keep going.
Now once we get a couple of them down, it'll be easier. They're gone. Yeah, you know, it's being in government. It's a whole lot less pay, but here's the coolest thing of all. I get 36 days off a year. There are, let's see, every month I get 2 vacation days and 1 sick day. So that's 36. Oh no, sorry, there's 49. Plus we also get 13 holidays per year. So I really appreciate that. Like, it's like you get less pay, but you can take way more time off, and then it's not like they're on top of you on your days off to get stuff done either. So that's kind of nice. Before I introduce myself, I'd like to know why this came for a carriage. I'd honestly rather not think about it, but you're here to take my life, aren't you? No, it's not at all. We requested to come save you. Yeah. So that's like, and I've had contracting firms call me and like, hey, you know, we have a job here, and I could make like 30K more a year, but then they're like, you get 6 days off. I'm like, is the money really worth it? I mean, I kind of like the time, you know, because then when I have the extra time, my name's Lucian, and I'm essentially the Hieroglyphic Lights. When I get more time, I can do more stuff for FG, more like the streaming, which generates revenue as well. So I think it all like comes out in the wash. But I do know like our benefits are way better, because we had a thing with it was Baptist Women's when I took my son up there, and it was like the bill was like $1,800. Yeah, time is valuable. No, I'm not talking about any of that. I was just talking about the bill. The bill being $1,800. It was like, you know, and you're like, I thought they had good benefits at Express Scripts. Nope. Like, so yeah. Plus, I also do YouTube streaming as well, which I enjoy doing that. But some people say, just do one, just do the other. But the YouTube pays more, but I like the Twitch audience better a lot of times. We get more people on YouTube watching the streams, which of course gives you a little more ad revenue. But then you have to deal with all kinds of craziness. Like I said, the people a lot of times are way more fun on Twitch than YouTube. And it's usually, I think it's an older audience too, so that's kind of helpful. Oh, this is how he got caught. I think we got some bad nights. Yep, we got a bad night. Yeah, Twitch is always cool. Watching, not streaming. Yeah, it's an experience streaming. I had to adapt to it because I have been doing videos on YouTube for years, since like 2013. Like September 2013, I started doing original videos. And then there's all these issues and problems with YouTube and how they were demonetizing all these channels, and they were changing their rules but not telling people, so they were kind of messed up that way. And so they made me angry because of that. And while I was trying to get the YouTube stuff fixed, I started streaming on Twitch, which taught me a lot. And then after YouTube fixed everything, then I went back to YouTube and started streaming on YouTube as well. And now I'm kind of doing both. I'm going to have to figure out what happens when I have to go back on site, which they're talking summer, maybe fall, we'll have to start going back. I probably won't be able to stream as much. But we also got a new Associate Vice Chancellor, so I'm going to have to stay till 5. The previous one was like, oh yeah, you can take your 2 15-minute breaks at 4:30 and leave. And so they did that. I was like, cool, because traffic gets worse at 5. And you got to go the opposite direction, too. Is it better going back into Arkansas or not?
That's fine. But you know, after she comes laying outside at night, she deserves to be able to have cold water too. So if you're drinking her bottles of water out of the fridge, you need to replace them.
One of our sons is learning. Have you gotten any of your vaccine shots yet? They help you out with that? I'll do some digging and see if I can find anything else on the out-of-place prisoners. Thank you. Lack of information. My missing friend has been waiting on my mind. Ah, working on. Cool. Yeah, I've been getting to work from home, like I said, for the last year plus. I want to say probably April last year they started letting us work from home. I've got my first shot, and I'm waiting until 10 more days to get my second one. I've heard a lot of people got sick from the second one, so I'm a little concerned about that, but I've got so much sick time right now, I could take a couple days. I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to feel nasty for a day or two. But that's okay. The only thing that bothered me, though, was I read an article where they were talking about how I'm getting the Pfizer one, and they're saying, oh yeah, the Pfizer vaccine, it stays pretty reliable for 6 months, right? Oh, health center there. Oh, cool. Cool. Johnson & Johnson. Nice. So, they're, Moderna noises. Oh, cool. I forgot where I was going with that.
Go out and play?
I gotta talk to somebody.
Have a moment.
Huh. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing next. Oh well. Something with the Pfizer vaccine. I don't remember what it was. Working health data, pretty much figure they're spending numbers. Oh yeah, after 6 months. So after 6 months, they say it drops from 95% efficiency to 91% efficiency. Which is good, but I'm like, wait, what then happens after a year? What happens after a year and a half? What happens after 2 years? I mean, are we going to have to get vaccines every year like a flu shot? You know, we have to get these. I don't know the answer. Wanted. Landmark. Where am I supposed to go next? Lucy, I'm going to assist you in Grimwald Nox. Prison liberation complete. What am I supposed to do now? This game doesn't always tell you what to do next. You're like, and they'll sometimes point you somewhere, but not tell you you have to go, like, craft something. Which is obnoxious. After the last time, I had to go look up what to do. Where's my board? There it is. Yeah, and so I was like, what's going to happen after, a year? Are we going to have to get them again? Because I thought maybe I was just foolish here. I thought that, well, you take it like a vaccine, like you give your children vaccines when they're babies, and they don't have to get it again, you know? But I was like, oh, I guess not. I'll have to do that. Arrest illegal immigrants.
You stop.
If you hear one of my kids. Is it he fussing at Princess or?
Excuse me? How much exercise have you got today?
You just don't know yet. Yeah. Yeah, it is new. And that is very true. We don't know how long it's going to last and what's going to happen. My hope is it kicks it out enough. Oh, hey, Gwen. How you doing? Tell her hi back.
Wow.
They're showing me to go right here. I'm supposed to be right here and interact with something. I have no idea what, though. The game is so glitching. Talk to him. Alright. I may not figure out this stream what I'm supposed to be doing, but... Oh, wait, I remember I saw something. They showed me something, a place to go battle. A battle location. I just don't know where that was. Okay, maybe I can figure it out on the map. Okay. Aha! That's where I need to go. Can I go straight here? Yes. Alright, so figure out where to go. So how's Gwen doing? How are all your kids doing? I know, I seen y'all doing the,
I got this. Switch.
Leave it to me.
My time to shine.
was it the pottery, I think? Y'all were doing like the pottery stuff?
What pottery?
I'm talking about Lisa and her children doing like the pottery stuff.
All right.
Yolanda would like to know how old is your son now? I think their son's younger. I could be wrong. See how good my memory is of these things. There it is. That's a weird place to put it. Yep, going out. Yep, COVID hobby. 10. Okay, so I was wrong. Yolanda was right. Yolanda's like, I think her son's older. It's like, sorry, I was wrong. Cruel Angel Assault. This looks... Hold on, before we do this, I'm gonna save. Jake is 10, Gwen is 7.
Who named their son Gwen?
No, not Gwen.
Or Gwen?
Gwen is the
Peter turned 19 a couple days ago. Noah is now 16.
16. And then we have a puppy.
Yes, and you've seen our puppy princess.
You can see little Miss
Yeah, it's a cutie. Yeah, Yolanda talked me into a dog. I gave her one condition. I said, we can get a dog under one condition. The one condition is I never have to pick up any dog poop. Well, guess what? One condition has been broken many, many times.
You wanted someone to walk with you. You wanted someone to walk with you.
Yes, and thankfully, Princess is now actually walking with me instead of trying to drag me. Yeah, I have someone to walk with at lunch. Although, I'm not really sure it's not like someone you would walk with and talk with, because I'm always on to watch her in cars and other dogs and everything.
Let's get this started.
Where are they coming from?
It's on you.
This is a wave battle.
I got this.
These things are nasty. I'm sorry your arms are stiff, Noah. Yeah, and Peter is going to U of M now. And he's going to U of M. He's in his first year. 4 years. I know. Hey, get over here. Okay, what's the next wave? Wave 2. Golden Duel name. Oh, cool. Lambo.
I will pave the way.
Very cool. I'm still coming. More frog guys. They go after my defenses first, which is good, because then they don't damage. If they break that thing back there behind us, it's going to be a game over. I've bought enough of them.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Final wave! Oh, is there something big? Oh, yeah. Well. When they get through. Where's the life part of that thing? Oh, it's almost gone. Okay, that one's gone. I did it! I beat it. Well, just this area, but which is good. So I had trouble last stream, a couple streams ago, fighting one of these battles.
Impressive.
Though it's got a really cool thing in this game. They like will let you make it easier and retry. And so I'm generally, if they're gonna let me do something like that, I'm like, yeah, let's make it easier and retry because I'm just gonna die anyway. So spin. So my score stops. S rank. Lots of garbage.
Oh man, you guys are so cool.
Oh, I almost forgot. By the way, congratulations on Tom Brady and the Super Bowl win. Not an easy mode these days. I totally understand. Totally understand. Well, my thing is, if I'm going to play a game, why would I want to sit there and make it take longer by dying how much times? Because that's what's going to happen. It's just going to take longer. So I'm like, Okay, so now we unlock this. Yeah, when I saw that Super Bowl, I was like, oh yeah, Lisa's going to be happy. And I mean, I think it's cool because, no offense, but the Bucks have not been good for a while. You know, and was it Jameis Winston was the quarterback? I think he went to the whatchamacallit, the Saints. And the Saints are all happy to have him. I'm like, why? I mean, I literally did not think Tom Brady was going to do that. You know, I was like, I thought he was kind of old and washed up, honestly. I'll admit it. I was wrong. Well, I'm the same way with Bledsoe. I didn't think it was right that they did that to him. You know, the same thing with what's his face? Who else did they get rid of at one point? Oh, for the Packers. When they got rid of Brett Favre, I was like, for Aaron Rodgers, I was like, come on. I didn't think much of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's got a Super Bowl win, so okay. But I completely relate. Yeah, he went to, and it's just like, I remember, I can't remember the coach for the Saints, whatever his face, I can't remember his name right now, but I was like, dude, you're like, oh, he's such a leader in the locker room, and I'm like, I'm just like, whatever. You know. You know, I was just like, you see who the good ones are, you know. And from what I've heard, I mean, I didn't like Brady for the Deflategate stuff, and I was like, you know, I didn't think much of him. I was like, you know, I thought he probably, and I don't know if so much him or just that coach in New England. Just kind of well-known cheaters. All going back to that Rams Super Bowl. There's talk with the Seahawks Super Bowl. They did stuff, and I know they got away with some things in that Super Bowl too. That even the announcers talked about, and if they wouldn't have happened, Seattle wouldn't have lost the ball near the end and would have wound up, in my opinion, probably winning, not falling behind. But whatever, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I was so happy to see Tampa Bay get another victory, get another Super Bowl. And just, to me, I love seeing those kinds of games where they just decimate the other team. You know, I mean, it was... Kansas City, it wasn't even close. Kansas City, in my opinion, was not even in the game. It's kind of like when the Seahawks beat the Broncos. I like those kinds of Super Bowls. A lot of people like don't like them. They're like, "Oh, it was boring." I mean, I understand a back and forth game is exciting if you don't have a dog in the fight. But if it's your team, you want to see them decimate the other team. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? You know, when it's your team playing, you're like, yeah, I want them to win and win big. I don't want it close. Ah, here's another one. Guess I got time for one more. Rough game was Tampa Bay versus Green Bay. We use a Green Bay fan. We just agreed. Yeah, divided households can be a bit of a problem. Yeah, I knew exactly what you meant, because when you said I remembered now, talking to Will, and yeah. I also wondered, because you said about the Golden Doodle and called Lambo, and I was like, that made me remember kind of that. Thanks, Kevin. Am I level 31? I don't remember. Probably do this and save and stop is my plan, because I normally stream for around an hour. Then tomorrow night, Tuesday nights, I'm on YouTube. I'm planning on doing Among Us with viewers. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I'm back on Twitch. I'll be playing Wednesday, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. And then Thursday, Valkyrie Chronicles 4.
Well, look who's back. Healthier.
Is she going to finally tell us something?
Oh, I don't suppose you were concerned about me, were you?
Not in a million years.
My injuries have healed. I regret you had to witness me in that state.
That's so Japanese.
I must be vigilant to avoid making the same mistake.
She got injured and she's sorry you had to see her that way.
Does that mean the
I put to go into bed. Nice. I love a good Among Us stream. Yeah, we've had people asking us on YouTube to do Among. We did Among Us once. I'm like, do it again, do it again. I'm like, okay. I've been playing through Sackboy on the PlayStation 4, and we actually recently got PlayStation 5, and so I'm putting on PlayStation 5. And but I want to get to Balan Wonderworld. I got Balan Wonderworld on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, and we have an Xbox Series X, so I can play it enhanced. So I really want to be playing that game And I'll be starting that Saturday night, is my plan. This last Saturday morning, I did something really cool. Have you heard of an Evercade? Let me type it. An Evercade system. It's out of the UK. It's a little handheld, but it's got a mini HDMI out to an HDMI out, so you can plug it into a TV or a recording device. And avoid these things. So I recorded, and they have cartridges, and the cartridges. It's actually, if you check our Twitch channel, you can see the stream. It's still a VOD. If you're curious. What's the thing doing? We'll be getting videos on YouTube. So I did some Atari 2600 and Atari 7800 games, as well as some Atari Lynx games. They're on some cartridges I got. And they are, it's tight. I really like the Evercade, and it's got other stuff, like they have some 8-bit, some 16-bit. There depends on the company and the cartridge. It's different, like the company stuff. Data East, Pico. So I've invested in some of that. I'm gonna get more of them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a neat little system. He's hurting now. That's crazy. That was wave 1.
Wish I was a monstrum. Leave it to me.
Wow.
Okay, Krisha, concentrate.
Get him, Kratos.
More things coming. I have to protect this thing. No, I lost. This is my favorite mode. Weaken enemies and retry. And then October, the Intellivision Amico is coming out, which might be interesting. I'm going to check that system out. We actually already pre-ordered it. Oh, hey, Not Bizzle. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. I'll try this one more time. If I can, I can't.
Let's get this started.
Alright. Okay, wave 1 again. My defenses are dropping. That's some nice chatting.
Let's keep this up.
Tell her she can do it. It takes lots of hard work. We got the first one, the first button, the silver button, the 100K button on YouTube. But yeah, lots of hard work, and here's a lot of mistakes a lot of people make. Okay, don't think you have to have the perfect layout and everything ready once you start. Okay, start. The best experience, the best way to get better is just to have experience and just keep doing it. Because everyone that I've met, you know, they say the same thing. You know, don't just make sure that, you know, you're the best when you start. You got to grow to it. You have to grow to it. You say what? She'll get there. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for coming by. I really enjoyed chatting with you. Tell her have a good night. Yeah, I lost again. That's what was going to happen. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. The superstar... Alright. So I had to grind a little bit off camera for that battle.
Yep. It wasn't easy, but we pulled through.
Yes, we did. Took a few tries, but we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
I heard you snuck into the prison again.
Alright.
Did you find anything worthwhile?
That's right. We haven't told either of you yet.
Oh? White Cat recounts the visits to the outskirts of Belduc on the first moon, Grimwald.
That explains the sudden change in the barrier I
That's
felt.
right, Raging Bull. Mr. ...
Do you ever see any prisoners when you're in the prison?
Prisoners? Well,
Of course.
Of course. Is there someone you had in mind?
Nope.
No. Forget I mentioned it. Anyhow, we know that the full moon Grimwald is an anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a reason to go to the outskirts personally. But the full moon Grimwald is no pushover, so we'd better prepare for it.
Agreed.
It seems it is time.
Is it Vader time? It's time. It's Vader time. Maybe not. I figured maybe I should record that. I had stopped the stream, so I'll have to put this at the end of the stream. Story destination. Okay, I'm gonna get... Well... Let's try to get up there. Oh well. Oh well! Not long to do, but... Hey, we're in the entertainment district now. We've opened another area of the city. This is the entertainment district, Adel. Appears to be just as bustling here as it was in the main square. Haha, that reminds me of the Coliseum Store too, ain't it? Interested in going?
Maybe.
Nah. Anyway, it sounds like the perfect place to find me some fresh new prey. Okay, let's run in them back there. Humph. Wouldn't have to bother if Adel or Chatlord would just fight me already. Okay. Alright, so this is a good spot. to save. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stop it here. I thank everyone for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!